What is going on, YouTube? Tom here. Baby's a little filthy, but you know what? I'm about to go run some errands. I'm gonna take you all along, do another little discussion type vlog. Yep, it's hot. Alrighty then. Not really looking to make this into a really long video. Once again, I'm on my phone here, not even doing this as a GoPro vlog, just because sometimes the GoPro is a little more annoying to set up. Especially when all I'm doing is just a simple little vlog, not really looking to do too much here. Just go run a couple errands and talk. Still love the way this car sounds, dirty or not. Oh, I still enjoy this car. Alright, so the reason I kind of wanted to talk was I'm actually looking at a new camera setup. And why am I looking at a camera setup? Obviously the GoPro is fine, and most of the time I just use my phone anyway, but as some of y'all know, I've been trying to really get more serious about Instagram. Now, I'm like just under 200 followers, so if you're not already following me and you want to, check out my Instagram. I always put a link below in every video. It's Car Guy Tom. Just a car guy named Tom, same as the YouTube would have just been way too long. So I figured I'll just go ahead and make it a little shorter than that. Plus, it's easier to remember that way. I love that when your car's warming up, it's just so full of pops. But I also signed up for another class for college. Now, those who don't know, I'm actually about to go back to school this fall, which is about a month away at this point. I'm going for a master's degree in mechanical engineering. Now, the big one is I'm not on a time constraint this time. Unlike my undergrad, where I had a scholarship that said I have to graduate by a certain time, I'm not on any sort of time constraint, so I'm gonna have some fun this time. I'm not gonna go balls to the wall trying to get done quickly. I figured let's enjoy college this time. Do things like that. That's not a cop, is it? Nope, not a cop. But this time I'm going to enjoy more of my time in college, and I'm going to take some more fun classes. So one of them I just signed up for is actually a photography class. So because of that, I might have to actually upgrade a camera anyway, just because at the moment I don't really have a decent picture camera. Now, I take most of my current Instagram pics on my phone, which gets the job done, but it could be better. And of course, for videos, I use a GoPro. Some of the time, not even all the time. Just because if I'm doing a quick vlog like this, I don't even bother trying to set up the GoPro. Sometimes it's just more annoying to actually get it all set up. Just to go around the corner and talk to the camera. I figured phones are just fine for that. But I'm currently looking at a couple DSLR options now. This is a beginning photography class. I don't know how beginning it is, because there's only... I don't know how you're supposed to teach rule of thirds for an entire semester. Of course, I've taken photography stuff in the past. When I was in middle school, I actually did a little summer camp for photography. Learned some of the basic, very basic Photoshop skills I know. Other than that, really, besides that and rule of thirds, I'm basically self-taught. Now, I'm not terrible, but at the same time, I'm nowhere near professional, so that's the idea, is I want to get into it more, learn what I can. And of course, like I said, have some fun. This way I'm considered a full-time student now, which is good for possible scholarships, and also have that fun elective class. That's advice I just didn't take as an undergrad, because I was always so concerned with getting the major done. But yep, so now I'm trying to expand upon Instagram. And of course, depending on how good a video this camera can shoot, the one I decide to get. Jeez, must have been a car accident right there. Just ran over, felt like a bunch of debris in the road. So depending on which camera I decide to get, you know, that leads an option for possibly shooting some better videos. Okay, pulling up to the first errand spot, so just gonna back up here. We're about to go inside, do some shopping that I need to do, and then I'll continue this in a few minutes. I do actually love these backup sensors. When I got this car, I thought I'm never gonna use that. That's a feature that is so useless. But anyway, I'll pick this up in just a minute. Alright, errand number 1 done. I had to pick up some toiletries, shampoo and deodorant. I don't want to smell bad, so that's always significant. Next stop, gas station. Because what do you know? My Mustang does not get great gas mileage. Especially not the way I drive it. I mean, I can't figure out why flooring it all the time doesn't get you great gas mileage, but oh well. I was talking about the photography class, I believe. Yes, how I want to take this photography class to help try to improve some of my photography skills. And how I enjoy the sounds of this car. That's another one. But now I could also potentially have a camera that I could use to improve the channel too, because that's another one. So now, I'm looking at a couple different options for cameras. I'm leaning towards the Canon Rebel T6 just because I'm used to Canon. I've actually used different Canon cameras before, and that's kind of what I cut my teeth on learning photography back in the day in middle school. Before I actually had a smartphone, that was kind of my main camera. When I actually wanted to take pictures, well, not Rebel, but Canon PowerShot. So it's like, I'm used to them. I know they're pretty good quality, and on top of that, they're really not that expensive. The Rebel T6 I'm looking at, I could get different packs on Amazon with different accessories right around $400, which sounds like a lot, but for a camera with all those accessories, that's actually not terrible. I'm not looking to break the bank and get the absolute greatest professional quality camera. Realistically speaking, I'm still kind of learning. On top of that, expensive cameras, all these bells and whistles, they don't necessarily make you a better photographer. Just like how, you know, some people go spend all this money on good video cameras for YouTube, and their channels are still really small, and there's entirely large YouTubers that all they use is like for example, Street Speech uses a GoPro, and there's other big YouTubers that all they use is their smartphones. So realistically, you don't need to break the bank on this high-dollar setup. But if I am going to spend the money on a good picture camera, and if it's going to work for video too, I'm going to use it for some YouTube vlogs. That way I can just, one, I can get my money's worth out of it, and two, if I can improve the quality of YouTube, I will, because this makes me money. And inevitably, if I'm going to learn photography and I'm going to spend the money on a camera, I'm going to want to make my money back somehow. Obviously, improving Instagram would bring in some more subscribers. Because obviously I've got it on Instagram where it's like, check out my YouTube channel. So people who find me on there can then find this channel. And then on top of that, if I'm out taking pictures, people actually have come up to ask me like, hey, do you have an Instagram or do you have YouTube? Which I find to be pretty cool. So that's definitely something I'm looking at as well. So that's probably going to happen soon, maybe. Big problem is that's just $400 is still a lot of money. But if it's going to mean an improved YouTube channel, that's definitely something I'm willing to spend. If anyone has any other good camera recommendations, I'm looking with camera and accessories of a budget of around $500, since that's not a terrible price to pay. I know I can make that money back over time. That's not necessarily like money that's going to be wasted. But anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Like I said, let me know in the comment section below what you think about that, and with any camera recommendations. DSLRs, heavily preferred. But if you are stopping in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. Hoping to do more car show videos too, because I've gotten to the point I kind of enjoy doing them. Obviously, I don't want to do too many of the same car shows, so I'm definitely trying to branch out and find more shows that are local to me. But go ahead and subscribe if you want that. And of course, the Mustang mods are still coming. I'm still exploring different options. But as I'm pulling into the gas station, take care, have a good day. Big shock. This car gets awful gas mileage.